How to calculate two stock portfolio risk and return with probability case under modern portfolio theory. We will learn in this video. So let's get started. Okay, so this is the questions, the case of probability. Okay, in this question we can see that there are two stock A and stock B having some rate of return in percentage in a particular period or observation. Okay, you can see that, and both stock have investment weight as mentioned here. You can see. Now based on this information, let's calculate the portfolio risk and return under this theory. Okay, now let's calculate it. Alright, here we have 7 steps followed by preparing the computation table, identification of the investment weight, calculation of number of periods or observation, individual risk and return of stocks, calculation of covariance and correlation coefficient value of stocks, portfolio risk and return of stocks, and conclusion and decision. Okay, now you can see that I have partially done with 2 steps, that is the step 1 and step 2, which are nothing but it's a question part. You can see this section and this section. Now let's start with the first step by calculating the computation table, and it can be calculated by simply following this heading. Okay, that is represented by a specific notation. Okay, so based on this notation or formula, let's calculate it. So click here, now press the equal to sign, now press the open parenthesis, now click here, minus, click here, press the F4 key to absolute reference, press the close parenthesis, now press the power sign from your keyboard, now press the value 2, now press the multiplication sign, and now click here. Okay, and now click here, and now press the dollar sign here. Alright, and now click here, now press the enter key. Okay, now click here and drag from here to here. Alright, similarly for this column we can calculate the same as earlier. Okay, so let's calculate it quickly. Okay, now let's move on to the third step, that is here. Now calculate the number of periods or observation by using the counta function in Excel. So press the equal to sign, type counta, now press tab and select from here to here. Now press the close parenthesis, now press the enter key. Alright, now for the individual risk and return of stocks. So let's calculate the individual risk and return of stock based on the following statistical measures. So now let's calculate all these measures one by one. So first, the expected or average rate of return, and it can be calculated by using the sum product function in Excel. So I'm going to use here. So press the equal to sign, write the sum product, now press tab, and now click here and select the range from here to here. Now press the F4 key to absolute reference, comma, and select this one from here to here, and now press the close parenthesis, now press the enter key. Alright, now click here and drag from left to right here. Alright, okay. Second, the variance, and it can be calculated by simply taking the value from the computation table. Okay, so press the equal to sign and let's go back to this table and select this one. Click here to select this value. This is our variance value. Okay, so now press the enter key. Okay, now click here and drag from left to right. Alright, third, the standard deviation, and it can be calculated by simply applying the square root to the variance value. Okay, so press the equal to sign, value. Excel has a squared function, so I'm going to use the square function here. So press the equal to sign, type sqrt, and now press tab and simply select this one. Now close parenthesis, now press the enter key. Alright, now click here and now drag from here to here. Alright, the last or fourth one is the coefficient of variance, and it can be calculated by simply dividing the value of standard deviation, that is this one, by the value of expected return, that is this one. Okay, so press the equal to sign, and now click here, divide by this one, now press the enter key. Alright, now click here and drag from left to right. Okay, now for other step, which is the calculation of covariance and correlation coefficient value of stock, and it can be calculated by simply taking the value from the computation table. So press the equal to sign. Let's go back here and select this one. This is the covariance value. Now press the enter key. Alright, now the second, correlation between the stock A and stock B, and it can be calculated by simply dividing the value of covariance, that is this one, by the product of standard deviation of a stock A and standard deviation of a stock B. Okay, so let's calculate it. So press the equal to sign, and now select this one, press the divide sign from your keyboard, now press the open parenthesis, and now click here, times, click here, and now press the close parenthesis, now press the enter key. Alright, now for the next step, which is the portfolio risk and return of a stock. So under this step, let's calculate first portfolio expected return. Okay, and it can be calculated by simply adding the weighted rate of return of a stock A and the weighted rate of return of a stock B. Okay, while the weighted rate of return is the product of the rate of return and weight of the stock. Okay, so let's calculate it. So press the equal to sign, and now let's click this one times this one plus this one times this one. Now press the enter key. Alright, now the second, portfolio expected risk, and it can be calculated by using the formula display here. Okay, I'm going to use this formula, okay, and show you the final value. Okay, alright, we got it, 9.88. Okay, now we have the last step, which is conclusion and decision. And under this step, we can see that our decision board is showing that stock A is favorable due to the low risk as compared to B. Actually, decision can be made based on the rate of return too. I have made the decision based on the rate of risk or level of risk, because the risk and return have a positive relationship. Okay, and there is a thumb rule called higher the risk, higher the return, lower the risk, lower the return. Okay, and I have made this decision board automated by using the if function. You can see here in the formula bar. Let me show you by zooming this cell. Okay, and you can see this formula. Alright, okay, so that's all for now. If you find it useful, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. See you in the next video. Signing off.